Hey guys, welcome to the video, and today I'm going to be showing you what an ender chest is, how to make it, and just some basic info about it. If you haven't already, or if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. It takes 1 second, and it would make my day. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. If you guys don't know what an ender chest is, or most people call it an e-chest, you probably heard that term before, but it really just means an ender chest. An ender chest is the technical name for it. But if you don't know what it is, it's basically a chest, right? Okay, it has this amount of spots. It's like a single chest, right? And you're probably wondering, other than the look and these cool Enderman particles that are around it, like, you know, what's different about this and a normal chest? Well, you see, the unique thing about an e-chest or an ender chest is that if you put something in it, you can get that item from anywhere else. And I'm not going to go too far, because I don't want to waste your time, but it can be anywhere. It can be in the end, it can be in the nether, and you'd still have those same items. So if I just take one obsidian out, and you see, there's, you know, there's no cutting, no hacking, what? going on. Now if we just open this one, that same piece is missing. And it will just go on like that forever, okay? It's basically teleporting those items between the chests. Now, only you can access this chest. Now, if your friend is like, hey, can you put this in my ender chest so that I can get this if they're really far away? That is not possible, okay? That is not possible. You and only you can access your ender chest, okay? So if my friends open this chest, they are only going to see what they put in it, not what I put in it. So that's why it's often used in stuff like SMPs, or group servers, because people don't really want other people stealing their stuff, and it's a good place to put valuables. So that's just the basics of an ender chest, like what it is. Now, how you're going to obtain an ender chest. Now, one way you can get one is if you go into an end city, which are located in the end, then you can sometimes find an ender chest within that end city. Now, the only way to break an ender chest without it falling into 8 pieces of obsidian is you're going to need a silk touch pickaxe. So it doesn't have to be netherite, it just has to be a silk touch pickaxe. So let's just go ahead and break this with the silk touch first. So once we break it with the silk touch, it drops the ender chest, right? And you're like, well, that's what happens with everything, right? You know, most things in Minecraft drop when you break it. This one is kind of like stone. You have to break it with silk touch. Now if I just break it with a normal pickaxe, it's going to just drop into 8 pieces of obsidian every single time. So you obviously do not want to do that. I am not able to access what is in that ender chest until I make a new one. And so you want to be careful that you have an ender chest, so if you really need some valuables or something, you can always make a new one, or you can always get a new one, something like that, just to make sure that you don't lose those items. But let me just show you how you get an ender chest. So the first thing you're going to need to do is go to the nether and find a nether fortress. Now, within this nether fortress, there's going to be something called a blaze spawner. And blaze are these things right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and kill this. I have looting 3, so it's going to drop it. And we have 4 blaze rods. You're only going to need 1, and you're going to actually see you're really only going to need 1 blaze powder, but to get blaze powder, you need a blaze rod. Now, the other thing is you're going to need 1 ender pearl. So let's just go ahead and kill this enderman, if it will let me, yeah. And now we have 3 ender pearls. I have looting 3, so don't think that you're going to get that every single time. You might not even get a blaze rod or ender pearl by killing these things. Then you're just going to go ahead and turn a blaze rod into blaze powder. You're only going to need 1 blaze powder. So, you know, we can just kind of get rid of this and this. And you only need 1 ender pearl too. The first thing you would think would be to put the obsidian out, but no. First we're going to make our eye of ender. So you're going to combine 1 blaze powder and 1 ender pearl, sorry, to get 1 eye of ender. You only need 1 of these. And if you don't know, an eye of ender is actually how you find strongholds, which leads you to the end. So if you've gone to the end before, you're going to be familiar with this item. So now we're just going to go into our crafting table, and we're going to line the 8 pieces of obsidian into a chest shape, like a normal chest shape, just like this. So 3 on top, 3 on the bottom row, and then 1 on each side in the middle row. And you're just going to place your eye of ender in the middle, and just grab that ender chest, and now you have one. So now we have the ender chest, and as you can see, we got those items back. So before, it was gone, right, and we couldn't access those. So that's the only problem. You want to be careful what you put in the ender chest. If you ever like run out of them or all of them break, something like that, you just want to be careful, but usually that's not going to happen. So that's the basics of an ender chest. That's how you make it, you know, just how it works. But like I said, everyone's e-chest is different. So if you put in a netherite sword into an ender chest, your friend is not going to see that netherite sword. They're going to see whatever they put in. So keep that in mind while you're crafting it. If you're using it to like transport items to your friends, that's not going to work. It only works if you're doing it to yourself. Ender chests were actually added in update 1.0, so they've been around for quite a while and have actually been a pretty cool feature in Minecraft, if I don't say so myself. Like I said, they can generate in end cities if you want an easier way to find it, but that's not actually that easy. It might just be easier to find another fortress and kill a couple endermen. And like I said before, if you break it with a pickaxe that's not silk touched, it's going to break and give you 8 pieces of obsidian, so you are getting some of it back, but you're not getting the ender chest, and you're losing that eye of ender. So you have to break it with a silk touch pickaxe if you really want to get it back. Okay guys, so that's all you need to know about ender chest. Now you are set, you are good to go, you can make your ender chest, you can use it. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, because I would love to help you guys and answer your questions about ender chests if you have any. And if you enjoyed, please subscribe, like, comment, and share the video. Check out my merch, it's up on the screen and in the description. And yeah, if you like my content, then please subscribe, it takes 1 second. And yeah, thanks for watching, bye!